Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, lived a clever fox named Freddie. He was known for his wit and his elaborate feasts. One sunny afternoon, Freddie decided to invite his friend, a graceful stork named Susie, for dinner. "Dearest Susie," Freddie began, "I would be absolutely delighted if you could join me for dinner tomorrow evening. I'm planning a most exquisite meal." Susie, flattered by the invitation, happily accepted. "Why, thank you, Freddie. I'd love to." The next evening, Susie arrived at Freddie's cozy den, her long legs carefully navigating the forest path. Freddie greeted her with a flourish. "Welcome, welcome, Susie. Please, make yourself comfortable." Freddie, with a mischievous twinkle in his eye, served a delicious-smelling soup. However, he poured it into two very shallow dishes. "Help yourself, Susie," Freddie exclaimed, heartily lapping up his soup. Susie, with her long beak, found it impossible to get more than a drop or two from the flat dish. She tried and tried, but most of the soup just ran off her beak. Freddie, meanwhile, quickly finished his portion, all the while pretending not to notice Susie's struggle. Susie, though disappointed and a little annoyed, kept her composure. She politely thanked Freddie for the meal, even though she had barely eaten anything. A few days later, Susie decided it was her turn to host a dinner party. She invited Freddie to her nest high up in a tall tree. Freddie, remembering his prank, accepted the invitation with a sense of unease. When Freddie arrived, Susie had prepared a delicious meal of tiny fish and worms. She served it in two tall, narrow-necked jars. "Help yourself, Freddie," Susie chirped, easily dipping her long beak into the jar and pulling out tasty morsels. Freddie, with his short snout, could only sniff the delicious aroma. He tried to reach the food, but his head wouldn't fit into the narrow opening. He could only watch as Susie enjoyed her meal, occasionally offering a sympathetic glance his way. The golden rule: treat others as you wish to be treated.